Gold from Dubai, cocaine from South America, heroin from Afghanistan, diamonds from Africa. And through many of the same secret routes, women and children are trafficked across borders and sold into brothels and other forms of exploitation. This is not a movie, this is not a crime drama. This is the real world. And while you're watching this video, it is happening somewhere on earth. How does smuggling actually works? Who runs these secret networks? And how did it begin? Before starting the video, don't forget to like, subscribe and share your opinion. Now let's begin. Every country has rules about what can enter or leave its border. Some products are heavily taxed, some are restricted and some are completely banned. When prices become too high, some people look for illegal ways to get those products. That is called smuggling. Smuggling is the illegal movement of goods across borders without paying taxes or following government rules. Most smuggling operations involve four key people. The buyer wants the product, the seller supplies the product, the carrier secretly moves it across the border, and the masterminds stay hidden, planning routes, handling money, and controlling the entire network. If something goes wrong, the carrier usually gets caught, not the boss. This simple system has existed for thousands of years. Smuggling began thousands of years ago. To avoid paying taxes, traders secretly moved goods like gold, spices, and silk using small boats at night and forest routes instead of official routes. From ancient Egypt and Greece to Rome and China, the same pattern appeared everywhere. What started as the way to avoid taxes slowly grew into massive underworld economy that spread across the world. As smuggling grew larger, criminals discovered that drugs could generate even bigger profits. One of the most famous drug smuggler in history was Pablo Escobar. At his peak, he controlled a huge part of world cocaine trade and built one of the largest criminal empire ever seen. Today, heroin and cocaine remains among the world's most smuggled drugs. Most heroin comes from Afghanistan. Farmers grow poppy trees which are processed into heroin and moved through Pakistan, Iran and Turkey before reaching Europe and other regions. Most cocaine comes from Colombia, Peru and Bolivia. Farmers grow coca trees which are processed into cocaine in hidden jungle laboratories. At the farms, the value is low, but by the time it reaches customers, the price increases many times over. Drugs have been hidden inside clothes, luggage, fruits, vehicle parts, and even custom built submarines traveling beneath the ocean. Some criminal groups also use human carriers known as mules. They pay poor people to swallow small packets filled with drugs and carry them across borders. And after reaching the destination, the packets were removed and delivered to dealers. The risk is extremely dangerous. If the packet breaks inside the body, it can be fatal. Despite the danger, many people still take the risk because of money. Today, the illegal drug trade generates hundreds of billions of dollars every year. Now let's go back to the era when smuggling became a huge underground business. By the 1700s, Britain was one of the most powerful trading nations in the world. But heavy taxes on tea, tobacco, silk, rum and brandy made these products expensive. Smugglers saw an opportunity and secretly brought goods into country. One famous smuggler was John Carter of Prussia, whose network became so powerful that he protected parts of coast with armed guards and cannons. Another was Isaac Gulliver, known as the gentleman smuggler because he usually avoided violence. But groups like Hawkers Gang openly challenged the government and even attacked customs office to recover seized goods. The government eventually launched a major crackdown, arrested many leaders and publicly killed several of them. France also had a famous smuggler named Louis Madrin. He secretly supplied untaxed goods to ordinary people who were struggling under heavy taxes. The government called him a criminal. Many people call him a hero. He was killed in 1755, but is still remembered today as France's Robin Hood. Smuggling did more than make people rich. It also helped change history. In 1773, angry American colonists threw British tea into Boston Harbor to protest high taxes. This event became known as the Boston Tea Party. It helped spark the American Revolution and changed the course of history. Now the story moves to India. After independence, India placed strict controls and high taxes on gold imports. But the demand for gold never disappeared. Families wanted it for weddings, traditions and savings. This created a huge opportunities for smugglers. One of the biggest names was Haji Mastan. He arrived in Bombay as a poor young man from Tamil Nadu and built a powerful network moving gold, silver, electronics from Dubai and the Gulf countries. Alongside him was Karim Lala and Varadarajan Mudaliar, two other powerful underworld figures. In 1974, India introduced Smuggling Act to fight smuggling and economic crisis. Haji Mastan was detained and slowly left the crime world. But another name was rising, Dawood Ibrahim. Started in the late 1970s, he expanded beyond gold smuggling and built an international crime network that government would spend decades trying to fight. Today, government uses advanced scanners, detecting dogs, satellite, and international intelligence networks to stop smuggling. Yet smuggling continues because wherever there is demand, something will always trying to supply it. The routes change, the methods change, the people change, but the formula remains the same: demand, profit, risk. And somewhere in the world right now, it is happening again.